who the Gentiles. If you look in the dictionary, it's probably going to tell you a non-Jew, anybody
Mhm.
who's not a Jew. Okay,
Mhm.
so in a lot of instances, that definition will apply in the scriptures, and this is one of them. Because in other instances, sometimes it's referring to Gentiles, it's speaking in terms of those people who have been scattered away from Israel and who had adopted practices that were
Mhm.
not in line with Judaism, not in line with the scriptures, not in line with the
Mhm.
law and the covenant. And it says, be trodden down at the Gentiles until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled. That last little part there is
Mm.
very, very key. Until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled. So, what's going to happen? Jerusalem's going to be trodden down of the nations.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
So, after Christ, after 135 AD, there were a number of different nations that inhabited Jerusalem.
Mm.
Remember, you had the Crusades to go. It was back and
Mhm.
forth between
Mhm.
Muslims and Christians of all
Mhm.
different sorts.
Mhm.
And finally, here in the last 200 years, that you have what was called, just call it Palestine.
Mhm.
Who knows who was there? There were Christians there. There were some Jews there,
Right.
quote unquote Jews.
The
You
smallest
know,
amount.
right?
It
It was
was
a
mostly
hodgepodge.
Muslims. The next group, biggest group was Christians, and then you had like about a 5 percentile of so-called Jews.
Right, but it's the nations
Mhm.
though. It's
Mhm.
the nations.
It
So
is.
the scriptures being fulfilled in your eyes,
Right.
the nations. So how all of a sudden that before the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled? So what does that mean? Until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled. When does that happen?